Well, Minorcan Navy, I had my birthday bash this past weekend, and this was a big surprise. I didn't really know what was going on other than I was supposed to go to dinner in Miami with this guy and with Derek Astrino. Yes, that's Alfred Montanier. And we were going to go eat one of my favorites, which is hibachi. So they made reservations, and we went and had a wonderful hibachi dinner. Who doesn't love hibachi, especially with a little fire? And then the conversation led into, hey, tomorrow we're going to go to the boat ramp and we're going to watch a boat being launched that's kind of special. I'll leave a link right here. The boat that actually got launched was mine. It was a big surprise. Brooke and Derek, Jimmy at the marina, my cousin, all these people were working in cahoots to, unbeknownst to me, get my boat down to Miami, which is something I have wanted to do for a long time. We made the trip just east of Miami here to Boca, Chita, and this is part of the Biscayne National Park, again, just east of Miami. Enjoyed our time that we spent out at Boca Chita, walking around. You know, water there is just so clear and really pretty. Met some really nice people there while we were there, and took in the sights of what Boca Chita has to offer. It's a really neat. It's part of the park system. They have dockage there. You can come in, pull your boat up, pay a little fee, and you pretty much have the run of the small island. Look at this limestone tabby here, part of this house. I thought this stuff was just so neat. This was really a special time for me. This is something I wanted to do. I wanted to get to Miami and in that area with my boat and spend a couple days just kind of getting around and taking in the sights and seeing the things that I've seen, mainly here on YouTube and some of my other friends' channels there. We just kind of take it in and enjoy it at my own pace. And I got to do that, and it was a fun thing. The excitement of getting the surprise, the boat being brought to Miami, as if that was just a pure shocker, and it was a complete surprise to me, guys, when that happened. But look at the water here in the basin. Pretty busy day, and keep in mind this would have been on a Friday already, and pretty early. But people enjoying Boca Chita. Special place. And there it is. There is the Minorcan Mullet in Boca Chita. We loaded up there, and then we headed to Biscayne Island, Raccoon Island. It has several different names. We got the drone up, kind of looked around here a little bit. It actually spent the night here. But all this is going on in this area. It was just a fun experience to have and be a part of. And, you know, to be honest with you, it's something that I want to go back and do again. Look at that skyline back there. Just a fabulous time at Biscayne Island, Raccoon Island. And I know why it's called Raccoon Island, because we did see a little family of raccoons who were quite friendly. Derek brought a smoker. They had my boat loaded down. Wood chips that were soaking. They had a smoker, a gas bottle, 4 different coolers. We brought the Vitamix machine. We had pina coladas out here. Anybody that came by was offered a sausage dog, and had a good time with not only Derek and Alfred, but also Fresco from the Fresco channel, and Cito Rocks came out to hang out with us. Well, part of the birthday extravaganza was staying on the boat down in Miami, which is something I wanted to do. I wanted to take the boat down to Miami and hang out, do a little boat camping, and just kind of take in the sights. The planners, however, did not think about being on the boat and staying on the boat. So we are currently on our way to the grocery store, and believe it or not, here just north of Miami proper, up around Hollywood, there's a Publix grocery store that is right on the ICW, Intercoastal Waterway, and they have a dock there. So we're going to motor up there and go in and grab some provisions. So here we are making our run to Publix. And, you know, one of the great things about going somewhere is the trip itself, right? A lot of this area that we're traveling on is a no-wake area, which was fine with me because we had the opportunity to really take in some beautiful skyline of that Miami area, and it was just a fun time to be on the water. This was, of course, early. We just spent the night over at Biscayne Island, and we loaded up to head up to grab a little bit of breakfast and some lunch sandwich stuff up from the Publix. And I just want to share with you guys just a few images from the trip up, heading north on the ICW. We made it up to Publix, and there's the dock. You get off the dock and you go into their lower level of their parking garage, and there are some elevators that take you right up to the store. This was actually the first time I'd taken an elevator to a grocery store.
Third floor.
What do you think?
I don't know. No bananas. No bananas.
And you guys that are familiar with my channel know how I feel about bananas. While I do enjoy bananas, I do not want them on the boat. Two things happen when you have bananas on the boat. Something's going to break down, or somebody's going to get injured. We made our selections there at Publix and then headed back to Miami. And we're going to have some more videos. We made a trip up the Miami River, which was a hoot. Got to see all the things that go on with that Miami River on a Saturday. I'll have another video to put up about our trip up the river and what we saw there. Just a quick glimpse of that. And then, of course, ended up with a nice steak dinner to kind of wind out the trip, and it was a lot of fun. Hey guys, really appreciate y'all watching. Thanks again. Check out the video from the link back from Alfred of us, of me seeing the boat. It was a pretty special time. I think you guys will enjoy it. And there's the Minorcan Mullet there at Boca, Chita. Well, hey, that's all we got for right now. You guys, thanks for watching. You guys be safe out there.